Well, hello everybody, welcome to another video, and today we're actually out at Newstead Abbey. Unfortunately, we cannot enter it because it's like an extra £10. I'm with family, not going to put on camera, but yeah, we're going to start off initially with a walk, and then we're going to continue and probably have a lunch as well. Let's continue. The main car park, blue badge parking. Well, I believe this is the main abbey, however we cannot enter due to the price. But it's still quite nice to see. We also have a lake over this way, and there's my sister. But yeah, it's lovely to see. Quite a pretty building. It's actually surprising, I've never been here before. Oh wait, no, that's the main building. I thought that was it for some reason. But yeah, there's the main abbey, the big turret right there. That's so cool. Swans. Great. Well, here we have part of the old building. This part is actually a ruin. As you can see, the whole roof's gone. But this part, the actual main building here, is still whole. I don't actually know how old it is. I'll have to get back to you on that one, but wow. Pretty building, especially, oh, I love ruins. It just, the mystery, you know? Even just the intricate details on these carvings. It's, oh, the fact that all this has stood the test of time is incredible, and you can also see more of the building around here. It's definitely an older style, as you can see, because of the smaller windows. That's neat. But yeah, I mean, just kind of here, there's sort of steps. So I'm assuming, since there's no longer a roof, this might have been the house chapel. That's what I would assume. An old window. Even the roof, I don't know if this part was part of the old church, but the roof, it's a typical style of this time. I think it's like Cistercian or something like that. It's so dope. Look at the detail on this painting and carving. This would have been the coat of arms of the family who lived here. Because as we're in the underground shop, well, not underground, but we're in the shop, as you can see the roof, this would have been a chapel of some kind. And that's why we have the coat of arms in the wall, next to a tomb. Which kind of makes sense, but there is somebody in there, and just look at the carvings on the tomb itself. Here we have another nice one as well, faded original like painting in the background, and the beautiful pillars. Oh, lovely. Back outside, we have, of course, the ruined portion over there. We went into the lower part there, where the shop is. We would explore the rest of it, but you have to pay an extra tenner, and we've already paid £6 just to get entry into the park. So there's... I'll come back one day and do it, when I have the money. But yeah, I mean, just seeing the outside. Also, I know when this place was... Well, it was opened in 1170. That's what I know as a fact. We've just stumbled upon this massive entanglement of branches, which is a absolutely massive tree. It reminds me of the grand oak at Sherwood Forest, which is, according to my sister, it's her best friend. We're down another side, so we have quite an interesting building right there, followed into the rest, which is actually modelled after a castle. As you can see, I don't know what these are called, like, well, turrets at least. I don't know what the raised brick portions are called. But yeah, it's so extensive. Just imagine playing here. Like, I was just speaking to my stepmom, and I said, imagine playing hide and seek. It'll be the best game ever. Came down a little forest path, and we found a lake. Who knew there was one right here? Through the tunnel we go, following a Julie, which is terrifying. Yeah, you are. Into, oh wow, an open garden. So as you can see, we have slightly raised gardens with the lake. So according to my stepmom, this is the Spanish garden, so it has Spanish influences, which I can honestly see with the pond and the raised stone and the more uniform shape centered around a rectangle. This is the other part of the Spanish gardens. As you can see, it's a lot more intricate and formal. This type of garden was also common more in Elizabethan England. And we have another view of the building. Yeah, just walking through this, you've got the low-rise hedges. And it's just, each thing will, I'm assuming now, will either have different vegetables in or different foreign plants. And I'm sorry for the heavy breathing. I've been running with my weight. Not the easiest thing. Making a wish. Here we go.
No, I'm not telling anybody. Yeah, I'm not telling anybody. Yeah, we can go.
Wish made. And yes, yours didn't make a noise. Congratulations. But yeah, wish has been made, and I can't tell you. Just a quick shot from up above of another part of the garden. So we were actually on that wall, and now we're right next to the part which I filmed before from the wall. There's just a lot of statues of either famous people or people who actually lived in the manor, which we cannot see currently because we're in a different part. But yeah, we were up there because we could see this right here, the archway. In a more open area, the rose garden, which are mostly up there, and Scary Julie again. Yeah, we've got the little building up there. Yeah, this is just a more formal arrangement. We have another small house. I don't know who would have lived here originally, but it's such a little pretty place. You know, you just wake up to trees and more trees. Imagine waking up to trees and birdsong. It must be amazing. Very strange posts, if anybody knows. Where did these come from? Because as you can see, they are very, very worn. Getting a little close to these swans, but yeah, still worth it. And waterfall. Needs to be a little bit careful here because it's a narrow pathway. Oh yeah, slide, of course. Yeah, we're right on the lake. Pretty sight. It's the other side of the waterfall. Look at it, it's a wild Julie in her natural habitat. I told you. On a very small bridge. And now we're back on the water. Oh yeah, so more information. Lord Byron actually owned this estate. I believe he was the poet. So this is the ancient tree, Byron's oak. Even more waterfalls, this time a really big one. Very noisy, but we're behind a waterfall. Woo! Out from behind the waterfall, we have a lot of birds and a very interesting building. It is a private building though, but look at that tower. That's so cool. And this is where the video ends. Sorry for the delay in filming locations, just not have the time to do it. But yeah, it's been a fun one, and goodbye.